Hey kids, thanks for joining us for Covenant Kids TV. We're so
Miss
glad
Kayla!
that you're here. Hi,
Wait a second.
Chipper, how are you?
Wow, I'm great. We don't normally get to hang out. How's it going?
It's great. How are you?
It's been a long time. Where's
has
Miss
been a
Mason
long
and Miss
time.
Michelle?
You know, we don't really know right now. It's kind of a mystery.
Anyway, listen, I have a very large problem.
Oh gosh, Chipper, what's your problem?
Can we talk about it just for a second?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm here.
See,
I'm listening.
boys and girls, how's it going, by the way? It's been a long time. Listen, do you ever have those times where you just feel like, you really want to talk to God about something that you're going through? Well,
yeah.
He's busy. I mean, we had snow this week, and I mean, he's probably out, like, putting salt on the roads still, taking care of people and protecting people. But, like, I know he's busy, but I just don't know if he has any time for me. I don't know if my problems are a big deal to God.
You know, Chipper, I think this week's story is gonna really help you out. Are you ready to see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hey everyone, my name is Clyde, and this is my partner.
Yeah, Charles, that's me.
And we're gonna share a story today.
Yeah. It's been a long time since we've seen you, so it's great to see you once again. It's been about a year. We've been in our office cooped up.
What have we been doing?
Yeah, well, we haven't left our office for a year just to go to the bathroom. And we've been doing research on dinosaur bones and hamburgers.
Life-saving work.
Yeah, really important, interesting, fascinating stuff.
It is. And anyway, so Ms. Mason asked us, slipped a note under our door, said, listen, love for you two to share a story with Covenant
That's
Kids
right.
TV today.
Yeah. Really
so, back from the grave, here we are.
We weren't dead, but graves into gardens, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Graves in the gardens, that's right.
You start.
Okay, so basically, here we are. Main character, Jesus.
You know him.
It happens during the Gospels. He's exhausted. He's with his
Worn
boys,
out.
his disciples, and he says, I need some honor.
Let's go away. Let's maybe build a hammock, take a nap.
Buy a hammock.
Yeah, buy a hammock.
He was more restful.
He built things.
He built things, probably not hammocks. Anyway, and so he goes off with some friends to a remote location in the mountains and says, we just need to rest.
Just gonna watch Netflix, hang out.
Well, they didn't have Netflix.
What would they do then? I don't know.
Anyway, so he's there with his friends and he's resting and he really needs to sleep. Hasn't slept in a long time. He's been doing a lot of work, been healing a lot of people.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
And suddenly, everyone in the city and the area finds out that he's there.
Yeah.
And comes and says, Jesus, hey, we need you to continue to teach us. We need you to continue to, do miracles, heal the sick, heal the lame, feed the hungry.
Do all that stuff you've been doing.
Right. Very exhausting work.
Groggy.
So here's Jesus. He's just trying to relax with his friends by the seaside, and there's
relax,
thousands of people coming to ask him to teach them or
How
to
many
heal
thousands?
them. Say 4. 5.
6.
The Bible only counts
Somewhere.
men, so I would say somewhere around 8. Surely that half of them were married.
Yeah.
At
With
least.
kids. With kids.
So we're talking
Tons of people were there.
like it's hurting my brain thinking about it.
It looked like it hurt your brain for a second.
Oh, I'm okay. And so Jesus, even though he's exhausted, he's tired, he needs a nap.
Would
know
you
what I
say
mean?
he was pooped out?
He was pooped out. I tell you what. And have you ever been
100%
pooped out?
I've been pooped before.
I'm 150% pooped out right now. Anyway,
been a long week.
We've been in that office for a year.
Yeah.
No breaks. Anyway, Jesus exhausted, but the incredible thing about Jesus is even though he's all those things, he so loves these people and he's so generous towards them and he cares about their spiritual needs and their physical needs. So he wasn't mad or upset, but he began to teach and to do incredible things for all of those people.
So,
what a guy.
And what a guy, right?
So nice.
It's a beautiful example of who God is to us.
Oh, man.
And so they've been sitting there and they're on this hillside so that Jesus' voice can,
Reverberate?
That's right, reverberating off the rocks.
Yeah,
Say,
bouncing.
bing, bing, bing,
Bing,
bing,
bong, bing, bong.
He's able to speak to all of these people. And they've been up there for a while. It's getting close to dinner time.
Yeah.
We'll say 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. You know that feeling you get in your stomach when it goes like that? You know when you're really hungry, that feeling there. Everybody's starting to get really starving marving. You know what I mean?
And they go to, his disciples go to Jesus, kind of like his
Entourage?
entourage. So his disciples come to Jesus and say, Jesus, look, we need to send the people away. Obviously, we're not cooks, nor have
There's
we...
a McDonald's just around the corner.
That's right. We need to send them into the line of McDonald's.
Yeah.
Farther away in
And we've been doing
Bethsaida.
research on hamburgers. That's a lot of hamburgers.
It is a lot
to
of
even
hamburgers.
fathom.
It is a lot. And Jesus says, why don't you ask and
No way.
see who has food?
Yeah.
See there. And so they go around and
Do
no
you
one
have
has
food?
any
Do you
food.
have food? Do you have food? 8,000 people, mind you.
Roughly. Unconfirmed. And then what did they find?
They find this wee little guy, not Zacchaeus. They find a little boy, this little guy, we're gonna call him Timmy. Just a little boy, he's out there listening to Jesus. He said, I have some fish and some loaves of bread. Now, not enough to feed everybody, but he goes, this is what I have. So the disciples take that back to Jesus and they go, we've searched high and low, we've looked under rocks, we've looked inside people's bags, they got mad at us, they slapped our hands because they thought we were gonna steal from them. We couldn't find any food other than these fish and these loaves of bread. But Jesus takes the fish, he takes the bread, he gives thanks to God for them, and then that fish and bread feeds every single person. He multiplies the food.
Right. And so you're thinking to yourself, something's not adding up.
How's
this
that
makes
possible?
no sense. Was it a whale?
Yeah,
And
was that what
like-
fish it was?
Yeah, was it one of those like 7-foot long subs at like
And
Jersey
did everybody
Mike's?
maybe get
Yeah,
just
everyone
like
gets
a little
communion thing. You know?
communion crackers.
But that wasn't what happened. You see, Jesus was able to bless the food and it multiplied and it was able to feed everyone and it satisfied everyone there.
There was leftovers.
There was even left, how many baskets?
There was 12 baskets of leftover food
So-
that people couldn't eat.
Charles, what is the moral of the story? I think there's a few ways we can go with this. But what is really, I think, the most important thing we can take from the story?
The most important thing from this story is that Jesus was not at all upset at these people that they needed him. Jesus is generous and loves us so much that no matter what it is, we can come to Jesus when we need help, and he loves us and he hears us and he is there to help us. He's so generous towards people he loves.
Because technically, I could miss a meal, and
Yeah.
it's okay. I've done it before.
Yeah.
I've been so consumed in Legos that I just forgot what time it was.
All of a sudden, it's past lunch.
But my concern with that is that I can bring it to Jesus, and he's so concerned with what's going on in my life
Yeah.
that he says, I want to help take care of that too.
Yep, he loves us.
It's a
and he
beautiful
loves
story.
you. I'm tearing up. It's beautiful.
You're gonna be okay, lad.
I'm gonna be okay.
Okay, we'll tell Miss Mason we need some more time next time.
Yeah.
All right, back to you, Miss Kayla.
Wow, that was so really just riveting and good. I've heard that story before about the 5,000 with the 5 loaves and 2 fish, but not from that perspective. I think that's so cool.
It is a great story, Chipper, and I love that it talks about how Jesus cares about our needs. He cares about our heart and what we feel and what we think, and he is willing to meet us wherever we are. That's a great principle.
I love that. In fact, I'm gonna go right now and I'm just gonna go pray with God because he cares about what I'm going through right now. Thank you so much, Miss Kayla.
Absolutely. That's a great idea, Chipper.
Thanks so much for joining us today, boys and girls.
Bye.